Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. So this time mag-aaral tayo ng math kung saan ang pag-aaralan natin ay ang factoring trinomials. So there are steps to be followed. So una, you should look at your trinomials whether it is written in descending order. So meaning to say, if the trinomials is not written in descending order, you must to arrange it into descending order. So then, you have to see whether it has a GCF or greatest common factor. So, kung meron, you must to factor it first. Then, do not forget to include your GCF in your final answer. Then, next step is to look whether the coefficient of x squared is greater than 1 or equal to 1. So, if it is equal to 1, then you may proceed to the product and sum of the third term and the sum of the middle term. Then, if your numerical coefficient of x squared is greater than 1, you must to multiply the numerical coefficient of x squared and c, then proceed to the steps of product and sum. So, for you to understand it better, so let us have example. So, first example, what if you have x squared plus 9x plus 20. Okay, so examining the trinomial, so it is in descending order. So, maayos ang pagkakasulat. Then, the numerical coefficient of x squared is 1. Then, we can proceed to the product and sum. So, ano yung product and sum? So, what is the product of 20 wherein the sum is the middle term? So, let us list down the product or the factors of 20. Okay? So, we can have 1 and 20, 2 and 10. Okay, so hindi naman pwede ang 3. Then, we can have 4 and 5. Then, 5 and 4. So, that's it. Okay, so let us see if we're going to add the factors or the product of 20. So, let us see. I'm going to use a different color. Maybe blue. Ayan. Okay. So, if we're going to add this, 1 plus 20 is 21. Then, we have 2 plus 10. That is 12. Then, we have 4 plus 5 is 9. So, as you can see, among those factors, the last factor satisfies the trinomials wherein the sum is 9. So, meaning to say, we will be using 4 and 5. So, just write 2 parentheses. And then, itong factor ng x. You have x and x. Then, since all positive, we have 4 and 5. So, the factors of x squared plus 9x plus 20 is x plus 4 and x plus 5. Okay? So, I hope na naintindihan nyo. Let's proceed to another example. Okay, so what if we have x squared minus 4x minus 12. Okay, so examining the trinomial, it is written in descending order and there is no greatest common factor. Then, let us proceed to product and sum. Okay, so let us use another color para mas maintindihan nyo. So, getting this 12. What are the possible factors of 12? Okay, so we have 12. Okay, so since that is negative, let us put negative sign so that later it is easy for us to see the factors that will satisfy the middle term. So negative 1, positive 12. Negative 1 times positive 12 is negative 12 or vice versa. Okay, let us continue. So, we have negative 2 and positive 6, negative 3 and positive 4. Then we have negative 2 and 6. Okay? Or vice versa. Let's use another color. So, let's say we have positive 1 and 12. Okay? Then we have negative 12, positive 2 and 6. Then we have positive 3 and negative 4. Okay, let us see. If we're going to add negative 1 plus 12, that is positive 11. Okay, the negative 2 plus 6, it is positive 4. Okay, negative 3 plus 4 is positive 1. So as you can see, none of these satisfy the middle term, which is negative 4. So let us try to use the other factors. Okay, so 1 plus negative 12 is negative. So it must be negative 6, no? 1 plus negative 12, that is negative 11. 2 plus negative 6 is negative 4. And we have 3 plus negative 4 is negative 1. So as you can see, this satisfies the condition wherein the sum is negative 4 while the product is negative 12. So, to write the factors, just write parentheses. Yan. Pag-iwalayin natin ang factor ng x. Then we have positive 2 and negative 6. So, the factors of x squared minus 4x minus 12 is x plus 2 and x minus 6. Okay? Okay, so let's have another example. So, this will be the last example. So, what if... Okay, so let's have the third example. So, what if we have 18 plus x squared minus 11x. Okay, so since it is not written in standard form, we must rewrite the trinomial in standard form. So, mauuna syempre dapat yung x squared. Okay? So, we have x squared minus 11x plus 18. So, after rewriting the trinomial in descending order, let us examine whether it has a greatest common factor. So, wala naman. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin, let us proceed to product and sum of positive 18. Positive 18 wherein the middle term is negative. So, meaning, if we're going to use both positive, the sum is positive. So, it does not satisfy the middle term. But if we're going to use both negative, the product of two negative numbers or two negative integers is positive. Then the sum of this is negative. So, we have to use negative factors. So, 18, let us see, 18. So, both negative, negative 1 times negative 18, negative 2 and negative 9, negative 3 and okay, negative 6. 4, wala na. Okay, so let us see the sum. Let us examine whether the sum is negative 11. So let us see. Negative 1 plus negative 18 is negative 19. So it does not satisfy the middle term. Negative 2 plus negative 9 is negative 11. So as you can see, negative 11 satisfies the middle term. So we will be using the factors negative 2 and negative 9. So again, just use parentheses, then factors of x squared. So we have x, then negative 9, and negative 2, or pwede naman yan, you can interchange. So, you can use x minus 2 and x minus 9. Okay? So, I hope you understand how to factors trinomial wherein the numerical coefficient of x squared is equal to 1. Thank you and see you again next time.